Welcome back, students. Now let's discuss the next question, that is describe the mechanism of action, pharmacological actions of diazepam. Mention 4 uses and 2 adverse reactions of diazepam. So in the question they have asked to write about the mechanism of action, pharmacological actions of diazepam, uses and adverse reactions of diazepam. We know diazepam belong to category of sedative and hypnotics. Now what is a sedative? Sedative is a drug which reduces the excitement and calm the patient without inducing sleep. So what is a sedative? Sedative is a drug that reduces the excitement and calms the patient without inducing sleep. It may produce a drowsiness. What is a hypnotic? Hypnotic will induce or it will be producing sleep resembling to normal arousable sleep. Coming to the classification of sedative hypnotics, we are classifying sedative hypnotics into benzodiazepines, barbiturates, non-benzodiazepines and other hypnotics. Under benzodiazepines we have hypnotic drugs, anti-anxiety drugs and anticonvulsant drugs. The hypnotic drugs are diazepam, pleurazepam, nitrazepam, alprazolam, lorazepam, temazepam and triazolam. Anti-anxiety drugs are diazepam, chlordiazepoxide, oxazepam, lorazepam, alprazolam and clonazepam. Anticonvulsant are clonazepam, clobazam, diazepam and lorazepam. And barbiturates we are classifying as long-acting, short-acting and ultra-short-acting. The long-acting drugs are, long-acting drug is phenobarbital, short-acting is butobarbitone and pentobarbital, ultra-short-acting are thiopentin and methotrexate. The non-benzodiazepines are zopiclone, esopiclone, zolpidem, saliplan and etizolam. Other hypnotics are triclofas, melatonin, ramelteon and also suvorexant. So this is the classification of sedative hypnotic drugs. In this we are going to concentrate on the benzodiazepine. In the benzodiazepine, the hypnotic drugs are diazepam, flurazepam, nitrazepam, alprazolam, lorazepam, temazepam and triazolam. The anti-anxiety we have, in addition we have chlordiazepoxide and also oxazepam. Remaining diazepam, lorazepam, alprazolam, or they have hypnotic activity, and this anticonvulsant drugs are clonazepam, clobazam, diazepam and lorazepam. Okay. Now coming to the mechanism of action of benzodiazepine. Before studying the mechanism of action, we should know the site of action. This will be acting on the midbrain ascending reticular formation, which maintains wakefulness, and on the limbic system, which maintains the thought and mental function. Then muscle relaxation is produced by its action on the medulla, and ataxia is due to its action on the cerebellum. So it will be acting on the midbrain ascending reticular formation, limbic system, medulla and also on the cerebellum. By acting on the cerebellum it produces ataxia. By acting on the medulla it produces muscle relaxation. By acting on the limbic system it helps to maintain the alter the thought and mental function, and it will be acting on the midbrain ascending reticular formation, which maintain wakefulness. And how it produces effect is benzodiazepines will be binding to the benzodiazepine receptor binding site, which is present in the GABA A receptor. In the GABA A receptor there is a benzodiazepine binding site. There benzodiazepines binds, and if you see this GABA receptor, it's a pentameric anion channel. It is gated by the primary ligand GABA and secondary ligand benzodiazepine. And the GABA binding site is located in the beta subunit, whereas the benzodiazepine binding site is present on the alpha gamma interface. Once benzodiazepine binds, it will be enhance the presynaptic or postsynaptic inhibition through increase in frequency of chloride channel opening, membrane hyperpolarization and CNS depression. Okay, this is the GABA A receptor. Okay, this is the GABA A receptor. GABA receptors are pentameric anion channels. It is having 5 subunits: alpha, 2 beta subunits, 2 alpha subunit and 1 gamma subunit. The GABA binding site is present in the beta subunit. Benzodiazepine binding site is present in the alpha gamma subunit, and the binding of agonist diazepam opens the chloride channel mediated by binding of GABA to its receptor. Once benzodiazepine binds to the receptor, it enhances the binding of GABA to its GABA A receptor. Then there will be opening of the chloride channel, followed by postsynaptic or presynaptic inhibition. There will be increase in the frequency of chloride channel, membrane hyperpolarization, followed by CNS depression. Okay. Next, coming to the pharmacological action. Mainly it is having action on the CNS, and in the CNS it produces sedation and hypnosis. Once you are taking benzodiazepine, the time taken to fall asleep will be reduced. It will be decreasing the time required to fall asleep. The total sleep time will be increased. So it will be hasten the onset of sleep, reduce the intermittent awakening, and increase the total sleep time. And all the stages of sleep will be shortened except stage 2 sleep. It reduces the night awakenings and produces a refreshing sleep. The night terrors, body movements will be reduced. If you are taking this benzodiazepines, it is having a high therapeutic index. It will be producing sleep nearing normal sleep. It produces minimal hangover effect, cause minimal respiratory depression, no enzyme inducing property. It produces less tolerance and dependence, and a specific antagonist flumazenil is available for treating overdose. Because of this advantages, we are using this benzodiazepines for insomnia. Next pharmacological action is its action on as anti-anxiety. It is having an anti-anxietic action, and this action is because of its action on the limbic system. Next, muscle relaxant effect. So it will be relaxing the skeletal muscles by inhibiting the polysynaptic reflexes. Because of this, it is useful in treating tetanus, spinal injuries, cerebral palsies, and anticonvulsant effect. Drugs like clonazepam, diazepam, nitrazepam, lorazepam, they are having anticonvulsant effect, and drugs like diazepam and lorazepam we are using for status epilepticus. Next, it is useful in pre-anesthetic medication and general anesthetic. Diazepam, it is used as pre-anesthetic agent, and also it is used as a general anesthesia since it has sedative, amnesic, and analgesic properties. It also have analgesic property if given IV, that is diazepam. Then it will be reducing the gastric secretion during night and prevent the stress ulcers. These are the various pharmacological actions. So its pharmacological actions are in the CNS. In the CNS, will be telling about the sleep. The time taken to fall asleep will be reduced. Total sleep time will be increased. Then night awakenings will be reduced. After waking up, there will be no hangovers will be produced. It will be reducing the night awakenings, night terrors, and body movements will be reduced. Then the advantage over benzodiazepines are it does not depress respiration, no enzyme inducing property and all. Additionally, we also have an antagonist flumazenil for treating overdose. It's having anti-anxiety property, muscle relaxant, anticonvulsant, pre-anesthetic medication, and general anesthesia. Coming to the adverse effects are dizziness, vertigo, ataxia, disorientation, amnesia, prolongation of reaction time, and also it produces weakness, blurring of vision, dry mouth, and urinary incontinence. So it's a sedative hypnotics. While writing the adverse effects, we should think and write it will be producing dizziness, vertigo, ataxia, disorientation, amnesia, loss of memory will be there, prolongation of reaction time, impairment of psychomotor skills. The person should not drive. There will be weakness, blurring of vision, dry mouth, and urinary incontinence. So the uses, and we have to write about the uses. It's used as a hypnotic, and hypnotic means it's used to produce sleep which is resembling to normal sleep. Depending upon the nature of insomnia, the patient will be treated. It's also used as an anxiolytic. It's an anti-anxiety drug. It's used as anticonvulsant to control the status epilepticus. So it's used as a centrally acting muscle relaxant, as a pre-anesthetic medication before cardiac catheterization, endoscopies and all. Diazepam can be given to calm the patient in alcohol withdrawal in dependent subjects, and also we are giving along with NSAIDs, spasmolytics and anti-ulcer drugs to suppress the non-specific symptoms. These are the various uses, adverse effects, pharmacological actions, mechanism of action of benzodiazepines. Okay.